Alright, stream appears to be in working order. That's all I look for. As long as the game is running, and that means we are in good standing. If that is the case, then we shall begin. But enough with the dramatics here at the beginning. Yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here. I have myself a good enough power nap. I'm probably going to nap a little bit more after the stream is over and then wait for the new Nintendo Direct that's going to be showing up later this evening at 3 p.m. PT, but that also means it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, my time, so I got plenty of time to look forward to that. But today's chill stream, we have one objective. We are preparing to build Nidus Prime. Now, I have all of his parts, thanks to some very careful trading on my end. And all I really need is just some orokin cells and some argon crystals. And the fastest way for me to do that, which it'd probably be best if I do it by myself, because you never know with people, and sometimes people want to bum rush missions without giving a second thought to whether people are farming for argon crystals or not. Also forgot that there's a dev stream at 2 o'clock for Warframe as well, so I kind of need I'll pay attention to that. I won't watch the stream while I'm doing my own stream. I'll see if I can tune in if I'm not on here too long, but we'll see how things go from here. So, first off is the more trickier ones to get, like the ones with the higher chance of it being, the ones with a lower rate of dropping, which will be the argon crystals that we need in order to make, I believe it's the neuroptics, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, neuroptics for Nidus Prime. I have pretty much everything else necessary to build Nidus Prime just outright. But I want to get the argon crystals, and I want to get the orokin cells, which I believe I only need 7 of which to make not only all the parts for Nidus, but also make his weapons as well, because I have his weapon parts as well. I have the parts for... Where are you? I have the parts for the Strun.
Were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
And I have the parts for the Magnus Prime as well. And I probably just went right over it. Yeah, there it is. So the Magnus Prime is going to require 10 orokin cells. The Strun is going to require 10. And Nidus as a whole is going to require 5. So overall, I need 25 orokin cells. I currently have 18. So all I really need to do is get my hands on about 7 more, and then we'll have 25. So the objective today is just to get our hands on some orokin cells and some argon crystals. And that's pretty much it. And I'm going to be using Gauss since he's the fastest frame. And since I'm so used to using him, I literally can just go into a mission and then just get in and get out. So where we're going to be going is, in order to get the argon crystals, we're going to be heading to the Void. And it really doesn't kind of matter which mission it is, but they do have some suggested ones. So they have extermination missions, survival, sabotage, and they have the ones from like levels 10 to 15 all the way up to 40 to 45. But we're going to take the earliest extermination mission on Teshub, eliminate all the enemies, and then just run through the map and see if we can find some argon crystals. Since I'm using Gauss, this will not take long.
The tower's sentry is operational. I'm picking up multiple threats, all under orokin control. Wipe them all out.
Always check all the lockers. Wait, do I not? Oh, I keep forgetting that I don't have like a little companion with me.
Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
And with how strong my build is for it to be... I literally can just go through this without using my range weapons and take out everyone just as normal. Alright, there's nothing over there. I've already checked over here. Luckily for me, my shield replenishes extremely fast. Automatic rocket launcher for when you really get tired of all those lasers just cutting into your shields. No, I say I could use melee the whole time, but, you know. Oh, that's cute. You got a shield. Too bad it didn't help you, though. Ah, here's a good place. So wide and open, you never know. Could find some argon crystals in here. Ah, treasure room. Yeah. Open up that door. Any argon crystals in here? Yeah! Argon crystal! Nice. You want to know how rare it is for me to get an argon crystal from one of these vaults? This is the first ever argon crystal I ever got from one of these little timed vaults here. So all I need is just to find another. Gotta check the lockers, because you never know. There could be some argon crystals in there. Because the thing is, I want to begin building all of Nidus and his weapons at the exact same time. So even if I get the argon crystals, I want to make sure I have the orokin cells to pretty much make everything. Like his two weapons, because his two weapons will be done before Nidus is done building, because I'm not going to rush them. Nidus will take roughly about 3 days, whereas the weapons will probably take about 12 hours. You think you're safe? Hiding? You are never safe! Not from me! Oh wait, there's still one left? Oh, I gotta watch that. I must say, I'll never get tired of the haptic feedback for WARFRAME, because it's not too intrusive. I love that attack. Just literally donkey kicking people halfway across the map. Alright. Let's see. Can we get an argon crystal out of here? We already got one argon crystal. I would like to get another. Blow these little spheres just because I want to.
broken their ranks and they...
All right.
Another
All enemies
successful
killed,
mission.
which means
Find
now we can
extraction.
focus on trying to look for some treasure rooms. Like some more cache rooms. All right, none over there. Okay, that goes up. All right, no argon there. Oh, we got a whole nother zone over here. Ooh, stars. I wonder how many Ayatan statues I have, but I never put any actual stars in them. I feel like it's been a minute since I actually tried. And there's nothing else. Oh, wait. Ah, 2 lockers. No argon crystals. That's fine. All right, nothing up here. So that means we can go. Ah, excellent. This is the room I was looking for. Hopefully there's like a cluster of argon in here. I mean, I'm still gonna smash everything regardless. But it does help. Nope. Doesn't look like there's gonna be any argons in here. Nope. No argons. That's fine. That is perfectly alright. I'm smashing every canister I come across. Also still killing some more enemies because I still have a mission. Like a Nightwave mission. Alright, there's definitely nothing in there because then it's just going to blow up in my face. Oh! Underground! We have an underground section. Sorry. Only room in this elevator for one. Alright, so here's the ending area. That leads nowhere. Alright, Alright, let's check underneath the stairs. Nope. Nothing. Alright. We got one argon crystal. So that's still a step in the right direction. All right, so let's go ahead and change my weapon. Because as much as I like the Exceltra, I'm running out of ammo way too quickly. So let's switch it out for... There's the Glaxion, or I can get the Amprex. Let's go with the Amprex real quick. And then we'll run that test-up zone again. If we can get one more argon crystal, that'll be a success for all of Nidus's parts. Then we can work on getting the orokin cells to actually start building everything.
You are not alone. This tower is full of life forms, all corrupted by the neural sentry. Out.
All right, we ran into an... Hey. Ran into an early locker room.
Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
Can we get an argon crystal to drop from one of these? The answer is no. This is basically a chain lightning gun. Alright, it's telling me to go in that direction, so I'm going in this direction instead. Dead end. Found an argon crystal up here in the rafters one time. Is that one? Is that an argon crystal? No, just ferrite. How did I get tripped just now? Yo, DK Wayne, what is going on? We are on the hunt for the resources necessary to start building Nidus Prime and his weapons. I already got one argon crystal, I just need to get one more, and then we can focus on getting the orokin cells. So I'm just running through the easiest elimination mission in the void in order to get my hands on one. go! We got it! We got another argon crystal! All right, now I can focus on taking out all these enemies. Wow, that took a shorter amount of time than I was originally expecting. And another challenge complete for the Nightwave. I haven't really been doing these and getting the rewards. It's just been on occasion because I really haven't spent too much time with Warframe lately. Ooh, this gun's got a long range. I might need to upgrade this thing. What type of game is this? Seen it before, but never got interested in it. It is a free-to-play space ninja looter type game. It's a live service game, but it's also good because it has tons of stuff to do. There's also open world environments, like literal open maps that you can explore. Like I can show you if you'd like to see. And they're slowly but surely adding more and more different things to it. Like they're having a dev stream today on Twitch just to give you a heads up about what they're working on and what's going to be coming in the future. Warframe is one of those games where it is actually good, and I suggest that people play it, especially if they're not charging you anything in order to enjoy all of their content. Because everything you can get in this game, from weapons down to the sought-after prime frames, you can just get by playing the game. You don't have to spend a single cent. And since I'm good, gotta go fast. And like that, mission's over. We did what we needed to accomplish. Now, we need to head to a mission in order to get ourselves some orokin cells. And this can be accomplished by going to Exta on Ceres. And let me get the proper frame for it. Let's see. I'm going to need Hydroid for this because he has a chance of... No, actually, I think Necros has a chance of dropping. Yeah, let's bring Necros in here. I haven't used him in a long time. I'm gonna need him in order to get my hands on some real good orokin cells. So, let's head to Ceres. Because the thing with Hydroid and Necros is they have a chance of causing double drops. So they're really good when you want to farm resources. They are the frames that you use. Regular assassination.
This
is also a planet that can have orokin clusters on it already, so if I can find one of those, it'll really make my job easier. So we'll keep an eye out for them as we go.
That we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out.
And I had to decrease the... Ah, there it is. Desecrate. I need to have that active at all times. Very helpful when I'm trying to kill enemies. All I need is 25 orokin cells. Getting plenty of energy so I can keep my desecrate going. Granted, it only decreases my energy when I kill an enemy while it's active. So as long as I got energy and there aren't too many enemies around, I can always keep it up. And it says there's one below me. Okay, I need to get down in there somehow. Okay, I am missing the exact way to get down in there. Unless there's a switch that I'm not hitting. There's got to be a switch around here where I can lift this or move this out of the way. Or maybe I just take out the arms. Nope, that wasn't the trigger. And I can't access any controls from up here. I'm gonna leave it alone because it's only just like one chest. I really need to be looking for the clusters overall. And then killing the bosses because I have a chance of dropping organ cells as well. Necros is not the fastest frame, but he is one of the good frames when it comes to survivability. Alright, gotta open this up.
Keep moving. The scanner.
Now here's a place that tends to have organ cells around it. It'll let me know if we come across any organ cells and I'm not paying attention. Ah! I forgot how much fun it was to just dice things up with Necros. Especially if I'm trying to farm for a resource. Oh, I already got that one. All right. Just one lowly chest in there by itself.
You're making this too easy.
Nope, you don't get permission to lay down anything. You die. That's the only permission you get. I should have scrounged for the loot range increase. At least for the loot radar itself.
Boar's mobility make him the larger threat. Observe their attack patterns and look for an opportunity to divide and conquer.
I'll definitely keep that in mind, but my only concern is getting my hands on some orokin cells today. But thanks for the pep talk there, Space Mom.
Vor and Krill are waiting for you. I recommend you focus your attacks on one target. If you split your attention, you may fail.
Checking everywhere before we take on the bosses here. There's one far-off platform all the way out there. Can I even get to that? Is it possible? Is it possible for me to get to that? No, the answer is no. This is where the bosses are supposed to be. Are they not here? Hello? Bosses? What for art thou, bosses? I need you to die for my own mutual benefit. They're not spawning in. Ah, there they are.
Do you realize your duty has sent you to die?
The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Cover me!
There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
This will hurt! You will join us, one way or another. Your corpse will serve us well.
All right, that's one pipe gone.
To the Grenier.
Another one gone. Now you can take full damage. And neither of them dropped any organ cells.
Target down.
That's peachy, ain't it?
Assassination contract
That's just
complete.
great.
Great work, Tenno.
Too bad there wasn't an organ cell cluster here on this map. They tend to be rare, but when they drop, they tend to give us a good amount of organ cells. Oh, wait, we got some new stuff in here. We need to check. We need to check all the nooks and crannies. Alright, so we didn't walk away from this mission with any orokin cells. How is it that I managed to get the rarer argon crystals more easily than orokin cells, which tend to be in more abundance? Oh, I almost got a mercy kill. Psycho, what's going on? We're just playing some Warframe, trying to get our hands on some materials to actually build Nidus Prime and his weapons. I already have the argon crystals, I'm just trying to get the orokin cells. But so far, no luck on the orokin cells quite yet. On Gabby, on Ceres, you can get 4 to 7 orokin cells from opening containers or breaking cell arrays. There are usually 1 to 2 arrays found on Telesto Saturn, which can drop 1 to 3. We'll check those planets out.
Messages have arrived in your inbox.
Your actions have consequences. Oh no, the stalker's after me now. Whatever shall I do? Anyway. Let's change up the frames. I need a lot of mobility and I need to get around fast without using Gauss. We're gonna use Titania or Titania. Okay, Gabby, you get 4 to 7, and this is a survival. Okay, we'll try this out.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
And I'm just looking at the my Twitter feed, seeing if anything's being announced that I just haven't paid attention to.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
I need to get my energy all the way up so I can go into her super death pixie mode. Of course, with all these enemies that are currently swarming around me, maybe I should have stuck with Nidus. I mean, maybe I should have stuck with Necros with his Desecrate and increase the odds of me getting my orokin cells that way. I probably should have gone that route. I probably should have gone the route of keeping Necros because I completely forgot that survival missions are where he excels when it comes to killing enemies and getting tons of materials.
Life support way.
Oh wow, I forgot that some of these frames I took their little floating companions off because I was taking pictures with them. Forgot to put them on for support. Orokin cell! Nice.
Activating it will buy you more
One
time.
down, 6 more to go.
Get ready for a capsule. Life support has been finished. I've delivered another life support capsule. Life support incoming.
Nice. More lockers.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Mercy kill.
The Argon has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Okay, in 5 minutes we managed to get only 1 cell. Might bring Nidus, I keep getting Nidus and Necros mixed up. Might bring Necros here to see if my odds will increase. and I'll make sure I actually have support on this time.
The life support has arrived.
I still hope that when I'm killing all these enemies this way, at least one of them will think, you know what? Let's go drop old Q an extra orokin cell. Let's just drop him one. Give him a bone. Give him a little bit of a handout. But this is a really good bottleneck, though. Bottlenecks are the best when it comes to survival missions, because all you gotta do is just make the enemy funnel their way towards you. And then you can just kill them off over and over and over again. Alright, I should probably stop playing and get Necros in here. Keep hitting all these containers, hoping that one of them will give me, just give me one more orokin cell. Just be generous, just one last time before this mission's over. You ain't gotta be overly generous, just generous enough. I'm getting back into a corner. I need to get out.
Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh no! Ooh, I gotta get out. Got lucky on the single last night on Dragon Ball Legends. Oh, who'd you pull? One orokin a cell. Ain't that a shame? We'll run this again, but with Necros. See if we can up our orokin count. Has it really been an hour already? It doesn't even feel like it's been 30 minutes, but an hour's passed already? Yeah, I might alter his colors just a little bit.
Strange. Or just did not see the value of those photonic wavelengths until now.
You put God of Destruction Topol, and then you pulled Kefla. Ooh. Look at you with the good pulls. Black with hints of green. Maybe hints of white. Actually, you know what? Maybe this should be white. Ooh, yes. Then make the accents green. It doesn't necessarily have to be gold like I have everything else.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Alright. Make the weapons match. There we go. All right, let's run it again. And that was Gabby. Or Gabai. Plus, it has a bonus 35% resource drop chance. And if I'm using Necros with Desecrate,
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
hold on, let me go down to a special ability because it has it here at the bottom. Let me go to his abilities. Desecrate. Force fallen enemies around you to drop additional loot. And since I have the augment for it, it allows me to consume health instead of energy to cast Desecrate, and the health cost is affected by ability efficiency. So, originally, Desecrate would consume my energy every couple of seconds. But since I have this augment for him, it only consumes my health. But as long as I'm killing enemies, I'm getting health orbs from them. So I essentially could keep this going for as long as I want, as long as I'm killing enemies.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival. Look for personal life support modules dropped by enemies.
Some reason you don't know why when grinding on Warframe is relaxing. because the gameplay loop is relaxing. Remember when I was talking about, remember when I had the stream and I was talking about if your gameplay loop of your game is relaxing and fulfilling, no matter how repetitive it may be, people will play it. And if it's relaxing to people, regardless of how repetitive it can come off, then it's a done deal. So if you're relaxed just grinding on a game, and it doesn't feel like, oh my goodness, I spent so many hours grinding, and you feel like you've wasted time, then that's a bad gameplay loop. But if you can do this sort of thing for literal hours and not get tired of it, because you don't find it overly repetitive and monotonous, you just find it relaxing, as you say, then the gameplay loop is good. Yo, Shock, what's going on? We're just doing a little bit of farming on Warframe, getting our hands on some orokin cells if we can, in order for me to start building Nidus Prime and his new weapons that released earlier this month. I'm just now going out of my way to try and get him, because I don't want to wait until the last second and miss out.
Another life capsule is now available.
Come on, drop that orokin cell! Logged in from a different device and got ads, by the way. Finally, some sweet revenue. It's a little bit at a time. It's not monumental. It's not monumental yet, to the point where I can officially proclaim myself full-time yet. But it's there.
The operative has just made their first assignment. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
I tend to turn my monetization option on every stream that I do. So, I don't know if YouTube... I mean, the thing is, YouTube tends to be funny when it comes to something like that. I'll tell you what, Bobby, I'm gonna be walking away with a lot of resources. The day when I see Vegeta go Hawkeye is when the world should be taken. Hey, Orkin Cell, we got another one. I just wish he'd be stronger than Goku for more than half an arc at this point for a change. See, here's the thing. I have no idea what's going on in the world of Dragon Ball because I have all the recent volumes, but I haven't read them. I need to devote some time to reading Dragon Ball on my own time and try and catch up to where the story is right now, because I've heard crazy things. Nothing too deep in spoiler territory, but I've heard crazy things that of where the story is right now, and I need to look into it just so I can be up to date. But we got an Orokin Cell, and that was before 10 minutes. The Kratos, the god of war, and father to Boy. Welcome to the stream. We are just working on getting Orokin cells so we can start building all the parts for Nidus Prime and his weapons. Dragon Ball's manga is still going on. Yes, Dragon Ball Super is a continuation from Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball Super is still going on, though I need to catch up with the manga myself. Now, all my knowledge of Dragon Ball Super is from the anime. I don't know where this... Here's the thing, Shock. I don't know where the story is for Dragon Ball. I don't know where the story is for Dragon Ball, so I couldn't tell you if it's on hiatus because I really haven't been keeping up with it, even though I have, like, all these volumes. New to the channel, love my voice? Well, thank you, Kratos. It's one of the staples of this channel. Whenever I do reactions, I do voices for characters. I highly appreciate the compliment. But yeah, Shock, I really can't tell you where Dragon Ball is or if it's on hiatus or not, simply because I have not been keeping up with it since I've only know the story by the anime. The story in the manga goes a lot further than where the anime left off. But where that goes to, I couldn't possibly tell you yet, simply because I haven't read it yet. But I'm gonna work on it, though. Oh, another person who was watching my Demon Slayer videos. I gotta say, out of all the read-through series that I've done, I mean, Demon Slayer is pretty much the only one that I've actually managed to go from beginning to end, since it's the only one that actually ended. Everything else that I'm doing a reaction to, One Piece, My Hero Academia, Solo Leveling, and the like, they're still ongoing. So for me to actually read an entire series from start to finish, I consider... Ooh! Orkin Cells Cluster! Orkin Cell Cluster! Yes. I consider that an achievement. Do I make Tokyo Revengers read-throughs? I do not, because I have not read that series. But it has been creeping up on my recommended on whenever I'm on YouTube, like people talking about the story and whatnot. So I might look into it, but do not quote me on that. I've already got people already want me to read a ton of other different manga and manhwa from Korea. Like the next big series I'm going to be adding to the channel is The Beginning After the End, which a lot of people have been recommending to me to go read. And I will read that once I am done with the Solo Leveling series that is pretty much reaching its final arc right now. So sooner or later I'll be catching up on that. It's awesome, I should look into it. Here's the thing, Tokyo Revengers, is it that one where I saw an anime clip on YouTube? I don't know the context of it, so as of right now, I haven't looked at any more anime clips of Tokyo Revengers, but it isn't the one where this little dude is like this, I don't know, gang boss, but he's always smiling, and he looks like he's not the boss, but he actually is, and so many people are scared of him. If that's the one you're talking about, then I know of it, but I have not looked at this series or read the series as a whole. But I'm always game for some good stories to read through, so I will definitely keep Tokyo Revengers on my radar. Kind of want to get to a secure location so I can see how many Orkin cells I have, because I only needed 7. I already got 1 in a past mission. I want to see where I stand now. Yes, you're right, orange hair guy. Orange hair guy, short, always has like a jacket over his shoulders with a white shirt underneath. If that's what you mean, then yeah, I know of it, but I do not know the context of the story or basically the synopsis of the story as a whole. So I'll look into it when I get the chance. Most likely it'll probably be after this stream, just so I can get a rough idea of what I may be getting myself into. But also, like I said, I can't promise if I'm gonna add it to my channel or not, simply because I don't want to put too much on my plate as of right now, due to certain limitations. All right, so let's look at our mission progress. We have 3 organ cells, so a total of 4. So we need 4 more organ cells. In order for me to be fully ready. He isn't the boss, he's 4th Division Captain. Oh, okay. See, like I told you, I don't know who anyone is in Tokyo Revengers. I have absolutely no idea. But let's just stop right there with finding out who is who, so that way I can find out who it is. Do I stream every day? No. I prefer streaming on days when I am off from work, because I go to work, I work 3rd shift, which means I work overnights. So most of my streams tend to be in the day. Only rarely do I have a day off could my streams go into the night, but I don't stream every day. I would like to get to that point where I could just do that and just chill with you guys, and then just either play games or have voice acting streams like I've been known to do, and just dedicate time to that, because that's pretty much one of my goals, is to pursue this channel full time, because I mean, this is what I enjoy, and I mean, it's best to live life doing what you enjoy versus anything else. So that's what I'm working towards. Working towards being able to, you know, stream every day and then just chill with you guys for however long I choose to stream. That's what I'm working towards. So as of right now, I do not stream every day. Would like to, but that's a work in progress. I'll reach it someday. It'll take a while, probably, but all the more reason for me to go after it. Sweet, we got another one. We got another orokin cell. Sweet, thank you. Keep desecrating Necros. And family is calling me. What a wonderful time to be calling me in the middle of a survival mission. They have such perfect timing. Give me a chance. Let me talk. Why my channel isn't monetized? It is. You need to have 1,000 subscribers and like a certain amount of watch time hours just to enable that. I've had 1,000 subscribers for a while now, so my channel's been monetized for quite a while. So it is in fact monetized. Keep killing these guys until they drop another orokin cell. Come forth and be subjugated. Oh, we have a live one here. Attempting to kill me off, are you? Sorry, but it's not going to be that easy. I'm stronger than all of you. All I ask in return is that you give me that orokin cell. You stream on Twitch? Awesome. I need to get back to streaming on Twitch again. I know my friend Daniel, he's always streaming on Twitch. I need to catch some of his streams sometimes. I haven't because I've just been so busy, and frankly, we've both been busy with work and whatnot, but I need to get back to watching his streams. He's really super chill. Come on. Give me that orokin cell. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Just give me the orokin cell already. Stop making this harder than it needs to be. I'm just gonna keep slicing you and dicing you. Really, Kratos? I think there seems to be a diverse amount of people on Twitch at the moment. So I'm pretty sure if you found someone, they'd be on there.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
It's nice that you decided to give me a relic, but I need an orokin cell more than anything. Everyone's on YouTube. See, YouTube is good for building like a following up. And then sometimes people will go to Twitch, and the people that they have on YouTube may go over to Twitch and help build up their community there. So I can understand if everyone goes to YouTube more than Twitch, simply because how easy it is to build a community here. Now, it took me a while to get my community where it is at the moment, but I like to believe that I got a good community here. Oh no, my desecrate! Okay, they're actually starting to hit hard now. I'm starting to see my health drain out a little bit faster than normal. We'll keep going to about 25 minutes and then we'll head out of this mission. Ooh. Yeah, I need to be careful. It's not the amount of how long you've been on YouTube that gets you monetized. There are certain thresholds that you have to meet in order for you to get your channel reviewed, and then them to see that, hey, you got this amount of people. Hey, this amount of people have watched you in these amount of days. That's what gets your channel monetized. So you could literally be on this channel for literal years. But if you don't meet the sub count and the watch time hours threshold, then your stuff isn't getting monetized. The thing is, beforehand, I believe it was in February of 2019 or 2018, this 1,000 subscriber threshold and watch time hours thing was not a thing. But they changed it and upped the threshold on the thing, on the pretense of, hey, we want to give people who really put in the effort the monetization that'll help their channels grow, and so that they can actually, you know, earn something from their channel. So it actually took me a little bit longer to get to 1,000 subscribers and where I am right now over time, due to that new guideline that they made. But thankfully I made it. All right, now we just need to wait for 25 minutes. Sometimes audience gets notifications after streams. It is not just you. It happens to so many people. And it's really weird how you can tell people, like, hit the bell to get notified of everything that I'm doing, as an example. But some people will not get notified until after the fact. Or YouTube won't even let them know at all. That's a problem that has been persisting for a while now. Maybe about a year or two, maybe even longer. But don't trust me when I say that it is not an isolated thing. It happens to a bunch of people, including people who have like a large following. Yay, Organ Cell! And we're coming up on 5 minutes. Time to go. I'm going in the wrong way.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Run! Run! Their days are coming! All right, we made it. We got our hands on 5 organ cells. Now I just need to see how many I have overall. No subscribers because PC games aren't that popular in India. Most of the people play PUBG, having its own version for India named BGMI, but I have no interest in mobile games. Understandable. Not everyone likes to play mobile games due to some of the gacha nature towards it and the over-reliance on in-app purchases, and it just makes people think, well, in order for me to be relevant with these mobile games, I gotta keep shelling out money in order to get the best stuff and keep the content fresh. So yeah, I can understand not being into mobile games because of that sort of angle. Alright, so, we need one more orokin cell. Just one. We just need one. Just one. We just need one, and then we can start building everything. So let's run Gabby again. One more time. One more time.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start.
I'm guessing that was a Jar Jar moment when you ran away? Yeah, it was. It was. And then I immediately thought of Anakin saying, "All right," you know, with this kid voice. Oh, we can't get in there. Let me in there, if you please. We just need one more orokin cell, then we can start building.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The
Now, why would you...
life support I'm delivering
Can I get
is your
in there?
only chance for survival.
Are you gonna let me in now? Thank you. Wow, y'all didn't waste no time trying to find me. I better get an orokin cell in the next 5 minutes. In India, you will get few players who play Fortnite. Popular games in other countries aren't popular here. I see. Because I would like to believe that there are certain restrictions on what type of games are even allowed in the country. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but not every country's gaming guidelines are the exact same, nor are what they allow the exact same either. So I'd imagine there are certain restrictions on what type of game can be played or even be streamed to a degree.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Come on, drop me that orokin cell. You know you wanna. Don't be stingy, just drop it for me. We'll call it a day. There are no guidelines here. People literally think games are for kids. Ah, okay, so if you play a video game, then... So, elaborate on that. When you say people think games are for kids, do they mean that only kids should be playing video games? And if you're a grown adult, then you shouldn't be playing video games? I just want some clarification on that.
Prepare for life support.
Yes, they think like that. Oh, okay. Wow. So if you play video games, then... let me ask this. If you play a video game and you are a grown adult, for example, then you're not. Are you seen as behaving immaturely, or do people not take you seriously, or is it not to that degree? Come on, give me that orokin cell. We're getting closer and closer to 5 minutes. Give it to me now. The reason why I'm asking, people don't take video games serious. There's only one game which has esports in India, and that's popular, and that's PUBG. Ah, I see. So any other game, say, I don't know, God of War, or Red Dead Redemption, or basically any game that's immensely popular here in the US, is not taken seriously as a popular game such as PUBG then. And mobile games tend to be more the minority. Come on, we're approaching 5 minutes. Give me my orokin cell!
The operative has just made their first.
That's
discovery.
Endo. That don't look like no orokin cell to me. What'd I tell you? I told you to give me some orokin cells, boy. Soon as I get it, we leaving. Recently, PUBG got banned because Tencent was Chinese company and because of data privacy problems. Ah, so that means one of the more popular games in India got banned because of reasons. And India decided to make its own version of PUBG, but it's not exactly the same. It's interesting how countries will create entire new games based off of one existing property just to get around a whole bunch of issues and nonsense that comes with it coming to another country. Like the lengths different countries will go to play the exact same game, but to avoid any issues, they completely change it around. Hold on, gotta raise my dudes. Close out this. They released recently, that's same exactly. Aha, okay. So it's basically PUBG, but with a different name in order to avoid the problems with Tencent. No, Krafton is owner of PUBG, but game is made by Tencent. Ah, okay. I think I get it. I think I get a broader understanding of it. Now, it's not my place, because Tencent was Chinese, they canceled the partnership. Ah, I see. Now, it's not my place to say anything about countries and their litigations and their guidelines and what have you, but I can only feel for the people who live in these different countries who have to be pretty much blocked from ever playing games such as God of War and Spider-Man and the like. And even less so when it comes to other people seeing people playing these games and thinking that video games are only for kids, and that if you're a grown adult, you should not be playing video games. I'm not gonna say, I can't say that a country's wrong for thinking that, because frankly, it's not my place. But I just feel like people are missing out on what video games have to offer outside of people just thinking it's only for kids. I mean, I'm not gonna give no 10-year-old Grand Theft Auto 5, even though a lot of people here in America, for some strange, dumb, unadulterated reason, do so. Like, there are games for kids, but video games are not only for kids. It's for everybody. I feel like I've been spending way too much time slashing and dicing these guys, and I still haven't gotten my organ cell. Where is it? Do not deny me what is mine! Come on, just give me my cell. Console games are still popular? Well, that's good. Console games are here to stay.
Share in this bounty.
Aw, come on. Don't do this to me. I don't care about credits. Just give me my orokin cell. It's literally the last thing that I need. I'll tell you what though, since I have the day off from work, tonight's sleep is gonna be oh so nice. Oh my goodness, sleeping tonight and not having to worry about setting an alarm to get up at 10:30 at night to go to work until 7 a.m. in the morning. It is so nice to be able to sleep in. You have no idea. Now, that doesn't mean I ain't got work to do. I mean, I still got a channel to run. Few PC gamers in India because graphic card prices are too expensive. Yeah, graphics cards for PCs, they get mad expensive, like literally in the thousands. I can only imagine the currency exchange rate for how much a graphics card in the US is for money, or how much it is in India. I can only imagine. There are literally $1,000 graphics cards for PCs here in the US, so I can only imagine what it's like for other countries when they try to get their hands on one too. Please, I'm only asking you. Just give me the organ cell. You don't need to be here all day. Just give me what to ask for, and then I can be on my way. I can stop killing all your men. You can just pretend this old little nightmare didn't happen. Be on our merry way. And then I can get what I came for. You're just making this a little bit harder than it needs to be. Don't do this to yourself. Because I'm going to be the only one walking away from this alive. Seriously though, just drop the cell. Just stop playing and drop the organ cell. $1 equals 73. What is that? Is that rupees? Indian currency is called rupees, right? Last time I checked, I might be thinking of Russia. On the off chance that I am wrong, please correct me. I don't want to say you have the wrong currency. Because I kind of want to find out something. And after COVID these days, it became more expensive. Oh, right. It's harder for things to get into new countries now, and it's harder for things to get into countries nowadays because of it's rupees. All right, awesome, good. Okay, so I was right on the first try. But it's because of the current, well, we'll call it the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, as the Game Grumps say. It's difficult for things to get in and out of countries as they used to, simply because of not only traveling costs, but traveling risks. So things that used to be, you know, manageable in price when you would order them across the world now become a little bit more expensive due to the added risk of having to transport said items, and said items being even more scarce than before. All these people, stop coming over here if you're not gonna give me the orokin cell. You're making my job harder. There we go. We're done. It's time to leave. We've got what we came for. We can go. I got what I came for. We can head out. We got that last orokin cell. Woo! And I can't slide. There we go. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We have all the orokin cells that we need. Am I heading in the right direction? I am. Luckily for me, these infected enemies are not too fast, so I can outrun them with a real basic sprint. And the way out is a long way.
The longer you fight, the more successful you will be.
Hey, another reward. I don't need it since I have so many of them. Nice. Now that was a successful survival. It's a good thing I played by myself, because who knows what would have happened if I tried to play with people. And I managed to get 814 melee kills. Silicone is less, but demand is high. Yeah, that's the thing. Supply and demand is at a much higher grade than it's been in a very long time. Silicone's shortage. There's a plastic shortage. Grocery stores can't even keep Gatorade on the shelves because plastic is just not being made to make new Gatorade bottles in order for the shelves to be stocked. The last time I went grocery shopping, it has been several months since I've seen an aisle full of Gatorade. Now, this is just an example. Gatorade is just an example, but it used to be where Gatorade on a shelf would be full and it would just be packed, and it would be hard to find any empty spaces. Now it's at a point where the shelves are so scarce, you're lucky enough if you get more than 6 different types of Gatorade on a shelf right now, simply because no one is creating new Gatorade bottles to be filled with Gatorade to be sold. So the Backstreet Boys reunion tour has really affected not only businesses, but entire industries down to their foundations as of right now. Now, some people may not see this as a real big deal, but it kind of is, because what used to be something that we used to have in abundance is now so limiting that you are lucky enough to see it in stores or see it in places you would normally see it without issue. All right, orokin cell here. Orokin cell here. And we have all the parts necessary, so let's go ahead and build Nidus Prime. It's going to take 12 hours for his individual parts to finish, but it's going to take 72 hours for Nidus Prime himself to actually finish. I'm not going to rush him. I'm just going to let him build normally. So let's go ahead and build the neuroptics. Let's build the systems. Let's build the chassis. And let's go over to the strun. Let's build that. And go down here to the Magnus Prime and build this as well. And if we go over to Nidus Prime himself, we have the 5 orokin cells necessary in order to start building him. So when these become finished, at least like sometime in the early morning, then I can build Nidus Prime, and his weapon will be done. Like, actually, I could just come over here. Once these parts are done, I can then build Nidus, and once the Magnus Prime is finished, and once the Strum Prime is finished, then it's done. So we have what we need in order to build Nidus. So let's go to the plains of Eidolon and just have a nice run. Let's get Gauss in here real quick, because he's my favorite fast frame.
If I may say,
If you want to get around someplace fast, then Gauss is the WARFRAME for you. So you also play Genshin Impact? Yes, I do. I've recently been getting into more and more Genshin Impact recently, and I've been enjoying it, to say the least. I've mostly been going around getting the fast travel points and exploring the map. There's still story missions that I have to do and side missions that I have to do, but overall, I've been enjoying myself playing Genshin. And that looks like it's going to be Barrow, and he's making his way to the Strata Relay. Barrow is a special vendor that shows up on a random planet with items that you can't get anywhere else, and I believe he's going to be showing up tomorrow on a Friday, so I'm looking forward to that. But we're heading to Earth, so you can see the open world of the Plains of Eidolon, and the Plains of Eidolon is a pretty much open map that I can just run through. Your world level on Genshin is 1. I believe mine's is 1 as well. I'm rank 22. Just started a few weeks ago. I would like to think that I officially started like a good week or so ago as well, as far as investing time. I thought it'll be Volt Prime. Oh, can Volt Prime do this? Can Volt Prime run across the water because he's that fast? I think not, monsieur. Only Gauss has the power to run across the water. Allow me to demonstrate. The only downside is that I have to refill my energy because it drains a little bit from me. If I were to put an Umbra Forma on Gauss and allow him to have regenerating energy, it might be able to offset the energy imbalance. Or I could just kill a whole bunch of enemies and take the energy from in them. I'm also extremely fast. When I punch faster than the eye can follow. See, here's the thing though. Gauss can be buffed by Wisp and Volt, so he can reach such high speeds that I tried it once. Such high speeds that he is able to literally flip the world upside down because you're traveling so fast, you're causing the game to glitch out on itself. There are videos. Look it up, Psycho, when you get the chance, of Gauss running at high speeds before they patched it. because they had to, because he simply was moving way too fast, and it was really, really ridiculous. Hey, 100 energy. That means enough energy to keep running around. But Gauss is the fastest frame. He is the fastest frame. Now, people will say Volt is faster, but Gauss is faster. And, I mean, he has so many things over Volt that Volt doesn't have. Like, Volt can't move so fast that he can run across the water. Gauss can. Alright, Kratos, I really do hope you enjoyed yourself while you were here. I enjoyed the conversations that we had, and I look forward to the next time you come around here. Hitting people so fast like a thief in the night. And this looks like residual energy of when an Eidolon is walking around here. You know what? I haven't seen an Eidolon in these planes ever since I've actually been playing Warframe on my PS5. Do I know the Demon Slayer Season 2 release date? Not at the moment. I don't think they've announced that yet. We know it's in the works, and we know we're getting one, but it has not been... I don't think it's been explained to us yet. I don't think they told us yet. So we'll just have to keep our eyes and ears open. I don't see an Eidolon walking around here. Maybe if I go to a higher vantage point. It was going to release in October, but you don't know the date exact. Hold on, let me look into this real quick. Season 2. Oh. Do we have a release date? Okay, so it says it's going to be broadcasting every Sunday this fall. This fall on Fuji TV, a Japanese television station, and it will run through the winter season, giving fans half a year's worth of sword slashings action. It's still unknown exactly when Sunday Demon Slayer will begin airing in Japan, but that's what we expect to learn on Saturday, September 25th, the day the official Twitter account announced it would release new information about the upcoming season. So, the official Twitter account for Demon Slayer will announce new information about the upcoming season this upcoming Saturday. So keep your ears peeled for that. You're excited, but you don't know when it'll release in India? We don't know when it's going to release here in the US. And there's no Eidolons walking through this area. But this is a good vantage point. If you wanted to, you could come up here with a big old sniper rifle, like the what is it called? The Rubico, and then just snipe enemies from a distance. That's literally what this game can let you do. You can literally snipe people from a distance from a high off vantage point. There's so many options. I love this game. I really do. But let's go see what that little pustule thing is out there. All right, Kratos. Happy to be of service. And you have a good night as well. Ah, it's killing me. Oh, okay. That just straight up killed me. We do not need to be near that. That thing killed me in literal seconds. We don't need to be near that. That's a bad touch. That's a very bad touch. Wait, I just saw something glowing here. Was that it? Oh, this tree. Upside for being super fast, you're super fast. Downside to being super fast, sometimes if you run off an edge, you tend to go a little bit farther than you actually want to. But this is my favorite way to get around. Well, that was a nice run through the plains. All right, let's head back to our ship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've accomplished my goal for today. My main goal was getting everything ready so that Nidus Prime could be built. And he's being built. Not only that, but his weapons as well. And I need to make sure that I have some... I actually have some... Actually, you know what? Let's actually make sure we have some catalysts ready. Orokin reactors. Use the supercharged warframes. Doubles the available mod capacity on a warframe. Ooh! I was almost tempted to build that. And then I would have lost the Orokin cell I would have needed in order to actually build Nidus. So I'm glad I didn't do that. I am so glad I didn't do that. But this Umbra Forma, which will allow me to pretty much make it so that I can put any type of forma on my frame, I'm going to build that. Because I pretty much have the necessary to build that. And it's not going to be using parts that I'm already using for something else. So this will take like a next 24 hours in order to finish. So lots of good things for Nidus. He's like one of my favorite frames. He's literally he's literally the Venom symbiote of Warframe. Like I enjoy, hold on, let me show you. Let me show you how much I like Nidus.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to...
And let me put my favorite weapon to put on him. And then I like to use toxic poison weapons with him and infected weapons because he's basically an infected frame. But I like to have that on him. Where is his pox? I think I had some other kind. I think I had a different type of infected sidearm. I think it was this. Yeah, I think it was this. The catabolist. The catabolist. I really couldn't even say that right. The catabolist. The catabolist splatter enemies with a short-range stream of corrosive bile and then toss the ammo bladder as a grenade when reloading. The emptier the pistol's ammo bladder, the more potent its damage. A full empty bladder packs the biggest punch. So this is essentially like a TDR gun from Borderlands, except it is literally a corrosive gun that explodes with corrosive gas. So that's a little nice touch there. And then the HEMA is literally one of the best weapons for Nidus because it requires your health in order for it to charge its ammo. It requires your health for ammo. But since Nidus already regenerates his health, it's basically endless ammo for the HEMA itself. And this is the strongest I could make it currently. And I almost have it where everything is leveled up to the max for it. But it's already really, really strong as it is right now. So it's a really good weapon. And as for the melee, infected nunchucks, the pulmonars. Essentially, pull and infect with these two pulsating hunks of flesh connected by a ligament. Take hold of the malignant evolution of an ancient martial weapon. So, lots of infected weaponry for Nidus. And when Nidus Prime pops up, I mean, this is going to be his melee weapon he uses, as the other weapons like the Strun and the Magnus Prime are his official weapons. Though, I kind of wish that they made some infected weapons primes like that. Imagine a HEMA Prime. Oh, this would have looked nice. It would have looked extremely nice. And this is how his mutation looks with his deluxe skin. This is his deluxe freak skin. It's a very nice skin, and I love it. But I can't wait to see how Nidus is going to look. Nidus Prime is going to look with his infestation and the color scheme I'm going to have for him. I'm going to put on the same black and white with hints of purple color scheme on him because, you know, Venom. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, Nidus is one of my favorite frames. And I can't wait to see what Nidus Prime is going to bring. But that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen, for today. We accomplished our goal. We got the Strun Prime building. We got the Magnus Prime building. We got the components for Nidus Prime building. And once those are done, we can start actually building Nidus Prime himself. So all in all, good job, day's work. I think we have accomplished more than enough for today. And I am prepared for when Nidus is ready. Overall, we did good. But that's all I got for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, for today, because I need to go eat. I seriously need to go eat. I cannot just neglect eating. I gotta get myself a meal. Need to check on my sis and see what she wants to eat as well. So, like I said, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!